Whenever I tell people I am building a system for $1 million, one-person business, they imagine a huge budget. They ask about how big the office is, project managers, offshore sales teams, and expensive video editors. And I get it. That is the old way. But the truth, it is just me, and a system I call the back pocket system. For the next few minutes, I am pulling back the curtain on the exact 2026 workflow I am building to automate 90% of my business. From finding new clients who need help, to sending the final tax-compliant invoice. This is how I am designing a business to run circles around companies 5 times its size. This is not theory. This is the system I am building day in and day out. And I am actually using it for my own business. It definitely was not always this clear. A few years ago, I was completely fried. As a certified accountant and auditor with 25 years of experience, I was obsessed with business process. My business was already semi-automated with my own all-in-one business platform, which handled my CRM, forms, invoicing, calendars, and bookings. I even had a 1-800 call center that I paid for per use. But I was still the bottleneck. I was dealing with delayed email replies, forgotten follow-ups, and the constant risk of manual errors. My reputation, which I had spent decades building, was on the line. I hit a wall. Growing up in the Philippines, I saw how many people, including overseas Filipino workers and migrant workers, including myself, had to leave home to build a better future for their kids and family back home. If we have this one-person business that we can manage from anywhere, we do not need to leave the country. That inspired me. The light bulb moment for me was realizing I did not need to manage better. I needed better leverage. As an auditor and systems architect, I saw that AI workflow automation was the ultimate equalizer. It is a toolkit that lets one person build a team of AI employees that work for them, 24/7, without human error. It is a way to build a primary income right from home. I got obsessed. I took and finished the Google at Work AI workshop series, audited my own business leaks, and mapped out every process of my business, and noted time wasters that were causing errors. The result? I am building a business that can scale beyond me. Today, I am going to walk you through the 5 core AI systems, my AI employees, that make it all happen. Let us start at the front door, getting and managing leads. In the beginning, this was a personal nightmare. Leads would get buried in my inbox, and I would burn hours just copying and pasting names. It was total chaos and a source of missed replies. Now, my front door is being automated by an AI sales rep. I am not using an expensive subscription service like Zapier that charges me every time I breathe. Instead, I use an open source tool called Active Pieces. This is my central nervous system. It is the digital glue that connects everything without the high recurring fees. Here is the magic, step by step. 1. The trigger. Someone fills out the client form inside my secure client portal. This portal is my office. It is where I own the client relationship. 2. The AI action. The lead's info is sent to a large language model. The AI reads their message like a seasoned sales expert, figuring out what service they need and gauging their urgency. 3. The automation. Based on that analysis, Active Pieces automatically updates the contact in my CRM with the right tags like hot lead and drafts a human-to-human follow-up email. This whole thing takes about 3 seconds. This system does what used to cause constant stress, and every single person gets a fast, professional response, while I am spending precious time with my family. Okay, so you have landed the client. Now the real fun begins, actually doing the work. This is where my auditor brain kicks in. Juggling multiple projects and deadlines is where a one-person show can drop the ball and damage their reputation. I knew I needed a system smarter than a sticky note. I am building my entire operation inside my own high-performance business system. This is my AI-powered command center. It is my AI Chief Operating Officer. When I sign a new client, I trigger a project flow that instantly builds out the entire project plan. Every single task, deadline, and SOP is preloaded. But here is where the AI gets spooky good. My AI COO can see all my projects and predict potential collisions. It looks at my current workload and flags bottlenecks for me. It also automates reminders. If I am waiting on a client for feedback, the system sends them a polite nudge so I do not have to. It is like having a business partner with a photographic memory. I can ask it plain English questions like, "What is the status of our launch?" And it gives me a perfect summary. This AI does not just keep me organized, it actively prevents the missed deadline errors that used to keep me up at night. It is the project manager I always thought I needed to hire, ensuring every project is on time, every time. You cannot build a business from the shadows. You have to be creating content, but churning out social media posts and videos is a full-time job. It is always the first thing to get dropped when we get busy. My solution is a semi-automated content engine. I am the head chef. The AI is my team of line cooks. To create expert content, you need deep knowledge. That is why I built my own tool, Get Cashly, to securely archive all the high-ticket courses I have bought. It is a pay-once, own-forever master key. This creates a private knowledge base my AI can learn from, allowing me to study 10x faster and feed my marketing AI with truly expert information. To get your copy of the master key, click the link on description below. For social media, I am building a team of AI marketing specialists using Google Notebook LM and CapCut on my laptop. I can feed a single voice memo rant into my system, and it generates a whole batch of social posts, a professional write-up for LinkedIn, a visual jolt for Facebook, and a punchy video script. It helps eliminate the grammar and tone mistakes that can hurt a brand. The final piece is my digital twin. I use HeyGen and 11 Labs to clone my face and voice. This allows me to produce 100 videos a month for the cost of almost zero. This system is how I can maintain a massive marketing presence, even when I am head down in a client audit.
By the way, if you are finding these workflows helpful as you build your own business automations, you should definitely subscribe. I am always experimenting with new AI tools and automations, and I share everything I learn right here on the channel. As a certified accountant with over 2 decades of experience, this is where my obsession with precision really pays off. Let us be honest, nobody starts a business because they love paperwork. Chasing payments and tracking expenses are necessary evils. They were the source of my worst nightmares, wrong invoices and missed follow-ups.
Today, my entire financial system runs on autopilot. I have built an AI finance department that lives in my business. When a bill hits my inbox, a custom Python script using OCR, optical character recognition, reads the document. It pulls out the vendor, the amount, and the due date, and formats it as clean data. Then, Active Pieces takes over. The second the data is organized, it automatically creates an expense in my ledger. The same thing happens with invoicing. When I mark a project complete inside my business management system, it triggers a workflow that generates a professional, correct invoice, emails it to the client, and sets up automated reminders. No more human error. This hands-free automation of my finances saves me at least 10 hours of admin every month. It cuts down on errors, speeds up cash flow, and gives me a real-time picture of my business's health. How do you give every client a world-class experience when you are just one person? The real goal is to become self-sufficient, which is why I am building a system to ditch my expensive 1-800 call center. The second a new client signs on, a massive onboarding workflow kicks off in my integrated platform. They instantly get a welcome email with a link to their private client portal, which has all their files, timelines, and a knowledge base. For day-to-day support, I am implementing an AI voice agent using tools like Vapi. It acts as a friendly 24/7 concierge. This is not just a chatbot. It is an AI that can answer the phone, handle routine questions like, where is my latest invoice, and even book meetings directly into my integrated calendar. If the AI gets stumped, it knows its limits. It routes the query directly to me as a high-priority task. This hybrid model ensures clients get instant answers, but they get my expertise when it really matters. It is how I deliver an amazing level of service and stay truly self-sufficient. So, that is the blueprint. No big team, no army of managers. It is just me, building an interconnected system of AI employees. It is not just a box of separate tools. It is a finely tuned orchestra where each agent plays its part perfectly. These systems are what will buy back my time. They allow me to focus on the high-level strategy that actually grows the business. This is how a one-person business in 2026 can outmaneuver much bigger companies. For many migrant workers and OFWs, the dream is to earn enough to finally go home, or start a new business, or to build a new life with more freedom. I believe this is a path to do that. I am doing this so my children see a mother who refused to be left behind in this world of AI, and who built a legacy right from home. You too can create your own legacy and make your children proud. If you want to follow my journey building this back pocket system and get a deeper look at the master keys I am using, subscribe to the channel. I am sharing everything I learn, the wins and the failures, right here as I build. Thanks for watching. Now go build something you own.